Turn around and look at me. Oh, this guy wants to knife me. You shall not knife! Oh god. Oh no, grenade. Oh, what is happening? What's my melee button? Hey guys, I'm back again with some more Blacklight Retribution. Elbrooke here. And I was hoping to have a video out earlier in the week, but I've been a bit distracted, and some of you guys may know where I'm coming from here. I'm talking about the Steam Summer Sale. Some pretty good deals, I gotta be honest. I've picked up a few pretty good games, and I've been having a lot of fun just playing some stuff that I never really got around to playing, never really got around to buying. Maybe I was distracted. I guess Max Payne 3 is a really awesome example of that, because it came out right around the same time that Diablo 3 came out, and I was too busy playing Diablo 3 to realize that it had come out. So here's a perfect chance for me to get it. It's on sale, and it's a great game. So definitely check that out if you're interested in that. It's a lot of fun. So I'm gonna bring you guys some bolt action gameplay today. Bolt action, oh, so much fun, so much fun. I love the bolt action. High risk, high reward weapon. Who doesn't like getting those quick kills, those awesome snipes, those great multi kills? It's always fun to watch. So the first map is going to be King of the Hill on Deadlock, and for those that are unfamiliar with King of the Hill, a random point in the world is going to spawn. It's up to your team to hop on it, try to hold control of it, and when you see the little I guess ticks next to the diamond to count up, when those are full, you've captured the node, and then the node's going to reset and it's going to spawn somewhere else in the world, and you do it all over again. So the first team to 5 points is going to win the match. So here we are, and I'm kind of looking around. I throw both of my grenades. I throw my frag grenade, and I throw my poison grenade, and I somehow manage to bounce them off some walls, and I take damage from both of them. So yeah, way to go. I'm kind of exploring. I know that there's a catwalk up in the front part, but I wasn't sure if maybe there was an alternate route to get up there. I don't think there is, and if there is, I haven't found it. So it's kind of unfortunate. I would have thought for sure there would have been a second route up to that point. So I'm going to have a quick look around, and I say, alright, I need to get on this point. I've got a teammate up there, let's help him out. So we cleared the enemy off of that point, and now we're going to try to take control of it. We got some guys flanking from the side, so I try to take a shot. I only get a body shot, and that's not going to be enough to drop him. So I've got a teammate up here that is trying to hold that, he's trying to hold that stair area down, but the enemy gets a grenade up there and takes me out. And that's one of the pitfalls of trying to hold this point. So real quick, a word about my bolt action setup. As you'll notice that it's not all that great. It's pretty bare bones, and that's because, unfortunately, a lot of the stuff that I unlocked in earlier levels for this weapon have expired. And so all that I'm left with is a rail that I've gotten from the Steam Starter Pack, and the Eon F1 sight, I believe that's the name of it, that I've unlocked with GP. Now, I really like the scope. The scope it's pretty good for quick scoping if you're aggressively sniping, you know, moving around the map. It's not so great for long range shots. It's only got 2.5 magnification. But it has a really fast scope in time, which I find helpful. Now, the barrel is the level 23 barrel that you unlock from the Steam pack, and it's okay. I have no other alternative, so I went ahead and put it on there. Now, it does nerf my damage just a bit, but it also gives me just a little bit more range. So when I am called upon to have to attempt a longer range shot, at least I can make sure that, you know, what little damage I do have is carried across that distance. So in the future, I'm definitely going to evolve the setup on this weapon. I think it definitely needs it. It definitely needs more power. It's going to need perhaps a more powerful scope. We'll see. We'll kind of see how that plays out. I'm going to experiment with some more optics and just kind of see what works for me. So we have a clutch revive thanks to my teammate, and I'm able to take these two guys out. Awesome. Good job, teammate. I love the revive backpack for this game. I've looked through a lot of the backpacks that you can put on, and to be perfectly honest, at least in terms of how I play, I really have nothing really piqued my interest other than the revive pack. It really does seem, in my opinion, if you're a team-centric player, that the revive pack really is kind of the go-to backpack to have. So I've noticed that the point has changed, and it's all the way across on the other side of the map, so I need to hoof it over there super quick. One of the drawbacks to my armor setup is that I don't have very high stam, I don't have very high run, so it makes me quite slow. The only thing that I've unlocked armor-wise, I do have the helmet and the chest again from the Steam starter pack, and the only thing I've unlocked with GP armor-wise are the boots. One of the first sets of boots you get, they really don't benefit me in any substantial way other than some more health. And so right now I'm rocking, I want to say we're gonna say around 238, 240 health, I think. That's really the only thing I got going for me. And even then, health really isn't as important as you may expect it to be. It's really more of a range. I mean, the difference between 238 health and let's say 240 or maybe even 245 health could be irrelevant depending on what kind of weapon you're being shot by. So the chance that you may survive an extra shot is actually quite minimal. And so I think it's important to not undervalue stats like HRV recharge, stats like run speed and stamina, because especially in objective-based game modes, you really need to be mobile. You need to be the first person to get on that point. You need to be able to run just a bit faster than the other guy that's shooting you when you're trying to run the flag, and that is going to mean the difference between a win and a loss in some cases. So we got this guy coming up. I'm thinking, easy kill, but I missed the first two shots, and I'm thinking, this is not going to end well. And it doesn't. A knife to the face. That's how that one's going to end. Which brings me to an important, kind of an interesting topic regarding melee in this game. Now, obviously in first-person shooters, a melee mechanic isn't uncommon. It's sort of a last-ditch sort of weapon, really. And Zombie Studios, one of their objectives was to support as many different game styles, as many different kind of gameplay elements as people wanted, and that included melee. I'm not convinced that that's necessarily a good idea. I do understand why they implemented that. The way I feel about that, though, is that all of this customization centered around building different weapons, all these interchangeable parts, setting up a weapon just for your playstyle and how you want it, and there's a lot of value. There's a big cool factor to that. But the fact that you can grab a knife, which you really can't upgrade melee weapons. There are a bunch of different types of melee weapons, but you can't really customize them like you can a gun. So you grab your melee weapon, maybe you grab, I guess the cloak and the sprint boots, and you go around and you just kind of troll the other team. I haven't really seen a lot of melee-centric builds that also aggressively went after the objectives. Now, sure, maybe a melee-centric build is viable in a team deathmatch scenario where killing is the whole point is to rack up those kills. But I feel like you're not really doing your team a great service. But that's just kind of it. So here we are, desperately trying to hold on to that point, first point on seaport. And it looks like we are going to get it. I'm gonna try to hurry up and make my way back to the point. Yeah, yep, there it is in the bag. Awesome, first point. Hopefully we can hold on to this momentum in the map. Making my way back, being a little cautious. I don't want to rush in with the bolt action, and I see there's a group of them right in front of us. Here's a guy. I'm not quite sure if he was aiming at someone or if he thought that the point was still valid, but I'm gonna pick up a nice triple, I think. Oh, here we go. Oh, awesome. The old clutch jump BS headshot. I'll take it. So I'm gonna kind of look around. The point is respawned, but I'm just kind of figure I'm gonna take a shot or two at these guys. Why not? And here we go. Crazy axe murderer trying to chop my head off, and I'm frantically trying to kill this guy. I'm using the pre-made poison pistol. Not a great gun. It does have a dot component, which may seem pretty powerful, but it's really not all that great, especially when compared to the revolvers in this game. So he's going to kill me. Very unfortunate. So we're going to respawn on this point. Let's see where we are. They are holding this point right now. When it's on top of the I guess the helo pad. If that, I'm pretty sure that's what it looks like. So I'm going to make my way to that. I need to get on that point. It's 2-1. Here we go. Classic scenario. Two guys around the corner. They see each other with HRV, and it's time to play the jump out and shoot each other game. And luckily for me, I got the winning shot on him, although he took me down really low with that SMG. So I want to top off at the depot. Quick look around. And now it's time to get some sniping on this point. Here we go. They're starting to pile up on that point, and we need to do something about it. So I figure, why not? Got a sniper rifle. Take out one guy. Take out another guy. They almost have this point. And so now it's time to make a move. If I want this point, we gotta do it. Point's clear, but you never know. Maybe there was a blackout that I didn't see, so I'd go ahead and throw a grenade for good measure. This guy isn't paying attention, so he'll be easy to take out. 2 body shots on him. Time to haul it up to that point. Get up to that point, and they are very close to finishing capping that point, so the fact that we were able to get them off of it and get a few guys on it is really awesome. There's a guy that's trying to snipe at me, and he gets 2 good shots on me, and I'm almost dead, and he has great cover, so I just kind of give up trying to take him out. I'd rather try to stay alive and get on this point. So there's an excellently placed grenade by the enemy, and I'm going to try to stay alive just long enough to grab the point, and I do. And that is a hilarious death pose right there. Alright, so respawning, we grab that point. I really dislike this corner of the map. And so they're coming from on top of the building, and so that means they have, whoa, look out. Someone called in an airstrike and tried to nuke us, and I just barely escaped that, so awesome. So they're on top of the buildings. At this point, they have a really good vantage point onto that point, and that can be a tricky point because it's pretty exposed. So I need to get over there. See if I can take out a guy or 2 on the way. Boom, we get one. And now try to take this guy out on top of the roof, and classic example of when you have an underpowered sniper rifle like that, you're not going to be one-shotting people. And it was easy prey for that guy's grenade, so I'm going to respawn. I'm not feeling too good about this point. I think I've pretty much already given up on capturing this point. I decided I'm going to have a little bit of fun. Sure, let's use a totally inappropriate weapon like the armored stinger. Armored sneaker. And just shoot it on the point, and not surprisingly, I hit absolutely nothing. That was pretty ridiculous, but they're on that point pretty good, and I've pretty much just decided, I'm going to go ahead and give it to them. Maybe I can kill a guy or 2, but I'm low on health, so I go ahead and I surrender. I'm going to go ahead and stock up on that health. This was getting in the habit of visiting the depot and making sure your health is full was definitely something that I struggled with when I first started playing the game. I would engage with a fight in a guy. I might win the gunfight, but I would be really low on health, and I'm just so used to the health threshold based games where when you sort of regenerate your health, you regenerate all of it and you're just good to go. But in this game, that's not the case. You never regenerate all of your health. And so when I would go to fight the next guy, I'd get taken out really quickly, and I'm like, what? So it's definitely something you need to look after. So here we are back on the helicopter pad. Our team rushes this point really, really quickly. And we already have the point. So that was a very quick cap, and that just gives you an idea of how quickly you can cap points in this mode. I mean, if your team piles up on that point and stays on it, you can turn a game around very, very quickly. So here I am, I'm going to try to get a couple hip fires on this guy, and I miss horribly, but that's okay because my team has already captured the 5th point. Insane. So we're going to win that map. There I am taking 3rd place, which I feel like was a bit generous in this case. But that was an awesome turnaround. That was actually when you look at the team scores, not bad. Pretty decent game. So that's gonna wrap it up for episode 2, and I hope in the future to bring you guys some more bolt action, and we'll see what happens. So you guys take it easy, and I'll see you next time.